Hello everyone, I'm Nima and welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is about tahini. We will be talking about what exactly tahini is, how it's made, how to use it in our cooking, how to properly keep and store it, a little about history of it, and a lot more. So if you want to gain information about tahini and get the answer to all of those questions, keep watching this video. What is tahini? So it's basically sesame seed butter or sesame seed paste, and it's usually used in the Mediterranean cuisine and in the Middle East. It also has been used since 5,000 years ago. So this product is ancient and you can use it in sweet and savory recipes. It adds a nutty and umami flavor to your food, and your end product will have a creamy texture because of tahini. It's also very nutritionally dense. It has a lot of vitamins B and E. It has iron, it has a lot of calcium, and a lot more. How is it made? So first of all, I just wanted to let you know that there is no standard recipe for tahini. This is because we have many different types of sesame seeds and they all differ from each other. And therefore we cannot use the same recipe. But you only need to know two things: the proper consistency of tahini and the taste of it. When you know those two things, you can basically make tahini whenever you want with whatever sesame seed that you have. And you actually can use some recipes online, but at the end of the day you have to adjust them, because as I said, all the sesame seeds that we have are not the same and they all differ from each other. In order to make tahini, you only need 3 ingredients: sesame seed, oil, and salt. The oil that you use has to be a neutral oil. What is a neutral oil? It's basically any type of oil that does not have any aroma and it has a mild flavor to it. Let's say you make tahini with olive oil. Your final product would taste like olive oil. But why? Because olive oil has a lot of flavor to it. But let's say you make tahini with vegetable oil. Your final product would taste like sesame seed, because vegetable oil does not have any aroma and it has a mild flavor to it. And whenever you want to make something, your ingredients, if your ingredients are good quality ingredients, your final outcome will have a good quality. So make sure your sesame seeds are good quality sesame seeds. And if you want to gain more information about sesame seed itself, I have made a video about it. It's on my YouTube channel. Make sure to watch that one too. Okay, so first of all, you have to toast your sesame seeds in a saute pan or a skillet on medium heat, and shake it once in a while because you don't want your sesame seed to burn. They have a very high oil content, so if you just leave them there, they'll most likely burn. Shake them a little bit, and as soon as you can smell the aroma of it, remove it from the heat source, pour it in another container, and let it cool down to room temperature. Then when your sesame seeds cool down, pour them in a food processor or a blender, turn it on until you have a powdery consistency. When you have that consistency, start adding the oil. Don't add too much oil at once. Add little by little. Based on how much sesame seed you have, add 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Don't add too much at once, because if you add too much oil, your tahini will be too loose. Start adding a little bit at a time and turn your food processor or blender on each time that you add oil so it gets fully incorporated. And when you have that consistency that you like, it should have a medium nappe consistency. When you have that consistency, start adding salt, taste it, adjust it if needed, and there you go. You have a nice and delicious homemade tahini. Okay, if you think you've learned something watching this video so far, please hit that like button down below so YouTube will show this video to more people who want to learn about tahini. Thank you. How to use tahini? You can basically consume tahini right off the jar, but it can be overwhelming because of its very strong flavor. Well, think about it. It's all sesame seed and oil. But it's best to use it in other recipes. For example, tahini is one of the main ingredients in hummus. And if you don't have tahini in hummus, you can't basically have a standard or authentic hummus. And if you want to gain more information about hummus, I have made a video about it. Make sure to watch that one too. It's honestly one of my favorite videos. Yeah, tahini, you can basically drizzle it over falafel, you can drizzle it over fruits, pastries, cakes. I've seen it on ice cream, I've seen it on yogurt, frozen yogurt. And you can even use it as a marinade for beef, lamb, chicken, basically any type of protein that you have. How to properly keep and store tahini? Storing tahini is very important because it has a very high oil content, and if it's not stored properly, it can go rancid very quickly, you know. It should be stored in an airtight container in a dry, cool place, and in the refrigerator, you know, it's best to just store it in the fridge. And just remember this, tahini separates after it sits for like a day or so. The oil separates from the sesame paste. So it's best to take it out 2 hours, 3 hours in advance before you want to use it, so it gets to room temperature and you can stir it and recombine it together again. Alright everyone, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss out on any new content that I produce. Thank you, and until the next video, I will see you all later.